Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network, once again remote at the garden level of the Holman House studio. And we're going to go across town here, stay in the Lansing area, but spend a little time with Ryan Hundt, CEO of the Michigan Works Association. Ryan, it's always good to see you. Welcome back from DC. Are you planning on a presidential run? Were you in there picking out furniture or what?
Not anytime soon. I'll leave that to the politicians so we can continue to do the great work that we do together here in Michigan, Chris.
You were, however, at the White House, and this dealt with the Talent Pipeline Challenge. Tell us about that.
Sure. So over the summer months, the Biden administration had released a White House Infrastructure Talent Pipeline Challenge. And that really was a call to action for employers, education and training providers, workforce development professionals, unions, philanthropic organizations all across the country to join forces together in support of good paying quality jobs in three critical infrastructure areas, those being broadband, construction, and electrification. This also came on the heels of what we saw through the last couple of years with the bipartisan infrastructure law, the Chips and Sciences Act that was recently passed and signed into law just a couple of months ago, the Inflation Reduction Act, the American Rescue Plan, all of those funding sources coming together to focus our efforts collectively across the country on good paying infrastructure jobs and workforce development opportunities for individuals pursuing these careers. So last week in Washington, D.C., we were joined with a number of those organizations. Over 350 organizations had signed on to that pledge to support the White House Infrastructure Talent Pipeline Challenge over the summer months. And we were there to help celebrate the momentous occasion of the next effort, which again is to continue collaborating with one another in supporting occupations and individuals going through those different career tracks in those critical industries.
So I'm going to assume, since you used the word celebrate, that a lot of things were accomplished.
Yeah, we had, again, 350 organizations across the country that had signed on to the pledge. During the event, we were also given an opportunity to walk through some hands-on demonstrations. In the White House, we had a virtual welding lab that was there. We had a bricklayers union that also brought some hands-on demonstrations as well. So that collaborative spirit is coming together as we move forward to support these good paying jobs. There's still plenty of work to be done, but the fact that we were able to collectively gather over 350 organizations across the entire country in support of these efforts is no small feat, especially in this day and age. And we'll take that positive momentum and we'll continue on forward.
So give us some examples of the commitments and the activities that, through Michigan Works network in support of this challenge.
Sure. Michigan Works Association was one of the 350 organizations that signed on to that pledge over the summer. We also had a number of our Michigan Works members themselves that signed on to that pledge as well. One example that I will give is taking place down in Kalamazoo in Battle Creek with Michigan Works Southwest. They are supporting a Vision for Prosperity in the Construction Building Trades Apprenticeship Readiness Program. What that program aims to do is it aims to connect individuals and prepare them for construction trades with union registered apprenticeships and employment with contractors in the union construction industry. What they do there is they're providing pre-apprenticeship training to individuals that will allow them to achieve long-term economic security through employment. That's one of the key programs that we elevated and lifted up in support of this White House Infrastructure Talent Pipeline Challenge, highlighted here in Michigan when we passed along information over the summer.
Well, the beauty is that everybody is aware of this talent shortage, et cetera. So let's talk about why these careers are so important.
Sure. If you look at the hot 50 jobs in Michigan through 2030, you can find a number of occupations that are aligned with those three critical industries around construction, broadband, and electrification. So we know there is significant demand from employers, and that demand, especially in broadband and electrification, will only continue to grow over the next couple of decades. So we know there's demand there. What we're seeing as well is not only is there demand, but these are also really good paying jobs that may not always require a 4-year degree. So individuals can go through apprenticeship programs, short-term skills certification programs at their local community college or other qualified training providers in Michigan. The demand is there. The opportunity is ripe for individuals to seek out these opportunities that are high quality jobs with very good wages, family supporting wages above the ALICE threshold. And we're very excited to have those unique opportunities here in Michigan, not only in the near term, but also looking on down the road through 2030 and beyond.
So, you know, your constituency, your membership, so to speak, are all the Michigan Works here in offices here in Michigan. So how can people learn more about these careers in infrastructure?
Sure. We encourage individuals or businesses, if they're interested in getting connected with their local Michigan Works office, stop by your local Michigan Works office right there in your own community. If you need any help finding where that local office may be, you can visit our website at www.michiganworks.org, and you can find all available resources on those opportunities right there on our webpage.
Well, it's a pretty good opportunity for everybody to jump in there, and I am just ecstatic that there are things other than the election that are taking place these days in DC. So I would guess that that the next steps are just subsequent to this.
Correct. Yeah, we'll continue this positive momentum that we were able to garner through that celebration event last week in Washington, D.C., and we'll continue to gain additional partners and resources in support of occupations within those three critical industries.
Excellent. Well, Ryan, thanks so much for spending time with us. Ryan Hundt, of course, the CEO of the Michigan Works Association in Michigan, headquartered right in the middle of the state in Lansing. We'll be back with you soon with more progress on this and a whole lot of other things that you do. Right. We're going to be back on the Michigan Business Beat. You're watching it on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.